Welcome back. Summer may be over, but the real fun is about to begin because our students are excited and ready for the first day of school. While they were swimming, attending camps, and exploring this summer, the information technology teams were busy as bees getting everything ready for you and our students. So what's changed? This summer, we reimaged approximately 16,000 computers with Windows 7, Microsoft Office 2010, and a handful of other software and helpful features. At first, these changes may look and feel new and scary, but you'll quickly see how they make our work easier, more efficient, and more secure. Oh, and collaboration and file sharing is easier than ever. Take a look at what the students and teachers in our testing group said about the new image. 92% described the new image as easy or very easy. Thanks to those who tested our new image, your feedback made it stronger and better suited to meet the various needs of you and your peers. Now, let's take for instance your district-issued laptop. When you take it home or even go to a conference in Washington, D.C., you'll no longer have to use VPN to access your district files or Outlook.
No way!
Your laptop will connect automatically, just as though you were sitting in your classroom. How awesome is that?
Pretty awesome.
Another thing you may notice is how much faster your computer starts up. That's because we've reduced the average boot up time by 60%. Keep in mind, with any new device or tool, you may have hiccups along the way. But the Customer Support Center, located on the administration campus and comprised of these wonderful KSD employees, is always here to help. In fact, this year we're introducing the soon-to-be famous Green Cable. Before, when students called the CSC, our representatives were occasionally unable to see or remotely access student laptops, making troubleshooting difficult and ineffective. Now, when secondary students call the CSC, they can connect to the Green Cable in their classroom. This enables them to share their computer screen and gives the CSC staff the ability to see and potentially solve their technical issue right then and there. These green cables will be helpful as we distribute 2,100 one-to-one laptops later this fall for the first time to all 9th graders. We prepared those laptops this summer, and we didn't stop there. We also refreshed 1,000 desktops and 1,600 laptops throughout the district. And we're excited to announce, wait for it, our district student-to-computer ratio at every school is now lower than ever before. Of course, with more laptops at all grade levels, the volume and demand on the wireless connection will be greater. To accommodate this demand, our network engineers designed an expanded wireless system. This summer, our student interns installed 160 new wireless access points at the secondary level and replaced 570 access points at the elementary level, all to help guarantee quick connectivity for each and every student. Did you know that the district's wireless network is one of the most advanced in the country? KSD for the win! Finally, the network and server team replaced 15% of our aging switches. What are switches? They look like this, and all you really need to know is that they make our connection to the internet and servers faster and more reliable. Speaking of internet connection, ours has grown by 98% over the past 10 years. Crazy, huh? So what happens to some of our old, outdated equipment and computers that are too slow for instructional use and no longer cost-effective to keep running? We have a great program called Bridging the Gap where families qualifying for free and reduced lunch can apply to receive a computer for home for free. This year, for the first time, we'll be offering laptops to our KSD families. Why laptops? Because we now have more laptops than desktops in the district, and the laptops purchased 5 years ago are being refreshed because they cost more to repair and maintain than they do to replace. Our generous community funds instructional technology through the voter-approved technology levy, so it only makes sense to give the technology back instead of sending it to a landfill. Before receiving these laptops, district volunteers will provide free training in multiple languages to prepare families for their new device. Tell your students and their families to look for the new laptop grant application in your school's office. Now, you might be thinking, what good are those computers without internet access? But don't worry, Comcast is launching a new program this fall called Internet Essentials that will offer qualifying families high-speed internet for just $9.99 a month. Providing computer access both at school and at home helps to narrow the digital divide and provides our students with the skills they need for their future. After all, technology is everywhere, even in this little card. This brings us to our next project. Over the summer, IT helped plan and execute a district-wide initiative to increase security for our staff and students and to increase efficiency of district operations. Previously, each KSD campus had a different ID badge. This inconsistency was confusing and ultimately hurt district security. Our new badges are color-coded by campus and now have an overall KSD design that is cohesive across the district. It isn't just a piece of plastic either. These new cards have a special chip that will soon allow you to access your building without a key. In the coming years, badges will also integrate with systems that control making copies, buying lunch, checking out books, and accessing sensitive computer files. It is important to wear your spiffy new ID badge on all KSD campuses. Please do take a moment to read the card information, then you'll know what to do if your card gets lost or needs updating. Speaking of security, we also upgraded the video security systems at each secondary campus, giving us greater visibility and access to monitor and keep our schools safe. So basically, a lot has happened over the summer, and here's the crazy part. This video only covers projects that impact you the most. Many of the other behind-the-scenes projects, which are just as important, include cleaning projectors, taking equipment inventory, washing 1-to-1 laptop bags, replacing 1,300 computer parts, printing forms for back to school, updating Skyward, upgrading server capacity, creating new web applications, migrating school websites, reducing energy use, and producing informational videos like this one would not be possible without the work of IT staff members and 23 summer interns. Stay tuned, because later this school year you'll hear more from us about exciting developments such as Skyward access via mobile devices, new BizFest film and game categories, and of course our famous annual Technology Expo. As always, please remember to keep in mind energy and resource conservation. This can be done a number of ways, but two great examples include: Number 1. Utilizing printing services for larger print jobs or eliminating unnecessary printing altogether. Look for the new labels on printers that will share the cost per page to print at your school versus using the print shop. Number 2. Shutting off technology and classroom lighting each day. Turning off lights when you exit versus waiting for the motion sensors can save an hour of electricity per day per classroom, and shutting down technology versus waiting for sleep mode saves approximately $50,000 per year. Saving money, reducing emissions. Talk about a win-win. I think we've covered just about everything. Feeling a little overwhelmed? Yeah, join the club. Well, that's all for now. Have a great first day, and we'll be there to support you every step of the way.